Royals fans, welcome in. I have a very special guest joining me today. It is the 8th overall selection from the 2024 WHL Prospects Draft, Jacob Schwartz. Jacob, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, super excited.
So let's just start things off. Obviously, a big day took place last Thursday for you, selected 8th overall by the Royals. Just tell me, how did the day go for yourself, and what can you tell us about your draft day story?
Yeah, super excited initially. Obviously, it was a great day. Spent it with the family and, just so happy to be picked by Victoria.
And like you mentioned there, you got the chance to be with your family during the time, of course. So how special was it for you just to get that share that moment with them?
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, a couple tears from the parents, but it was just so great to be with them.
And now you're coming off your second season with the St. George's U15 prep team. So how was the second year for yourself?
Yeah, I thought it was personally a good year. I think I kind of found my groove as the year went on. Obviously, it didn't end the year as we wanted, but I think I had a pretty good year.
And also for yourself, you got a chance to play 6 games with the U17 group, so a step up. So for yourself, what maybe differences did you see between the U15 and U17 level, and how did you make of your opportunity with them?
Yeah, it was definitely a faster, quicker game, less time with the puck on your stick. And yeah, it was super cool to get to learn from a couple of those guys, those 08, 07 born guys. And they were great role models. And I just tried to do my best out there. So it was great.
And then kind of just moving back to the U15 side, obviously a pretty impressive year for yourself. Led the CSSHL in goal scoring. So for yourself, what can you attribute to the success to goal scoring? Has that always been something that's been prominent in your game? And if so, what has helped you over the years kind of just hone that skill?
Yeah, I've, played up a couple years and just trying to learn from guys older than me. Obviously, we had a great team this year. I tried to be in the right place at the right time. Great teammates put the puck on my stick a lot. And yeah, I just tried to do my best to finish it off.
And kind of just continuing on that note of an impressive season for yourself with the U15 group, end of the year named a U15 All-Star in the CSSHL. So I know you can obviously attribute some of that as success to your teammates, but at the end of the day, just for you looking back on that, how does it feel just to have that honor?
Yeah, it's really humbling. It feels great. Obviously, it was a lot of hard work over the year, and to get recognition at the end of the year, it's a great feeling for sure.
And kind of as you made your way through the ranks over the years, and you're going into your 15-year-old season now. So for yourself, has there been any player in the NHL or maybe even the WHL that you've watched over the years that you've tried to model your game after?
Yeah, obviously, I loved Connor Bedard. He's been great to watch his kind of journey through, the WHL as a BC native, and he's been just so cool to watch. Just yeah, move up the ranks like you said, and be a first overall pick in the WHL and AHL. Yeah, it's so cool to watch, and I like to try to do my best to model what he does out there.
Yeah, he's a heck of a 200-foot player, that's for sure. So that would be a good model to follow for sure. Kind of moving on to the next part here, just before we get into the rapid fire. But obviously, there was that great highlight packs of you scoring all those goals, getting in front of the net, creating plays as well. But for fans that maybe haven't got to see you play a full 60 minutes, how would you describe your game to those fans?
Yeah, I think I'm very dynamic. Get up and down the ice really well, and good heavy shot. And I try to set my teammates up as best as I can, and try to put a good 100% hardworking shift in every time on the ice.
And obviously, you grew up not too far from Victoria, just a quick ferry ride over. So, over the years growing up, have you got to visit Victoria quite a bit, or is this going to be kind of your first time coming over to the island?
Oh yeah, I've been over to the island more than a few times. I think I watched a couple Royals games over there this year. So yeah, I've grown up in Vancouver obviously, but been over to the island more than a few times for sure.
Or any of the games you came to, any of their comeback victories this season?
No, I was seeing more of those later in the season. I came earlier, but those were so cool to watch. Those couple of OT winners by Kipke, couple in a row. Those were so cool to watch. So yeah.
And maybe now that I know that you've been to a couple Royals games, what did you make of the atmosphere here at the Save on Foods Memorial Center?
Yeah, it was great. I think I came to a game. It was sold out. It's an amazing environment. I mean, gets the fans going. I came lucky enough to see him win, so it was just such a great environment. So cool. Can't wait to be able to play there.
Yeah, no, definitely exciting times. My last question for you before we get into the rapid fire. I know a big off season ahead for yourself. So, have there any goals or anything in particular about your game that you're going to try and work on just to take you to that next level?
Yeah, obviously, like Tanner mentioned, I am undersized, so not on my side all the time, but yeah, just trying to get bigger, stockier in the gym, and get ready to obviously play as many games as I can in the dub this year, and get ready for my 16-year-old year.
Yeah, no, exciting times, and I'm sure it's going to be an exciting year for yourself next season. Now it's time for the rapid fire segment, so hopefully you're ready for some quick answers here. You let me know if you're good to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, question number one. Who was your favorite player growing up?
There's a few, but I think I'll say Sidney Crosby.
Okay, that's a great pick. Second question. Who is your favorite NHL team?
I'm a Vegas fan, Vegas Golden Knights. A lot of people aren't gonna
Oh,
like that, but yeah.
okay. Did you jump on right as it came to the league in 2017?
Yeah, I was kind of falling off that the whole Canucks wagon right as Vegas became a team. So yeah, I've say day one of Vegas.
Okay, as long as you've been there since day one, it's respectable.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you have a pre-game meal?
Yeah, especially on road trips, I like to get a fettuccine with chicken in there. It's normally my pregame meal.
Okay, and do you have any other pre-game rituals?
Yeah, I tape my stick the same way, just 58 minutes before puck drop. So yeah, that was my pregame ritual this year.
Awesome, very hockey answer for sure.
Yeah.
If you could be an Olympian but not in hockey, what sport would it be?
Yeah, I've liked soccer growing up, so I'll go with that. It's a pretty cool sport.
Okay, I like that pick. And moving into the last two now, who is your favorite musical artist?
Mm, I think I'll say Drake. It's a pretty boring answer, but I love Drake, so yeah.
Are you following along with his feud with Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. It's pretty confusing, but yeah, I've listened to some of it for sure.
Yeah, I think we're all a little bit confused on that for
Yeah.
sure. And my last question for you, do you have a go-to pump up song?
Yeah, I like to use SoundCloud. There's a couple mixes they have on there, so I'll tune into the SoundCloud remixes and stuff like that before games.
Okay, I like it. Well, Jacob, thank you so much for taking your time, and I really appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing how next season goes for you.
Thank you, Tony.